Welcome back. This is an Imperial Vanguard game. Joining me again, we've got Big Bad RPG playing Phoenix. We have got Kingmaker himself playing Sphinx. Below him, Mr. Ken playing Kodiak, and Junior just below me playing Jackal. We rejoin the Imperial Vanguard nearly 2 months after their action on a alien vessel, the hostile boarding mission in the Maline system, deep in the thick asteroid belt that is so prominent in that system. An Imperial vessel executes an emergency jump right into the danger zone where the asteroids are thick and deadly. The vessel rolls on its axis, ports open on its starboard side, and 4 explosions as drop pods get fired directly towards the Black Swan, a top secret research base hidden in this asteroid belt. The fleet is in emergency stance, scrambling as a bogey has entered this system, and telemetry shows that it's heading this way. The Imperial Vanguard has been tasked to protect this station. This station has new research that has only begun over perhaps 3 months, but could change the balance of power in the galaxy itself. The drop pods scream in under high G acceleration, then flip, burning hard again, slamming the Vanguard operatives in their crash couches in each drop pod as the INS Retribution jumps again, rejoining fleet elements that scramble to intercept this unknown element coming into the Maline system.
All right, man, we're going to land hot and heavy.
Yeah, man. Let's get this done. Get in and bunker down. Shaking in my pod.
Sounds good to me.
Roger that. Start clicking explosives into place and checking weapons.
The pods decelerate, crossing into the hangar of the station. As they do, they land and pop open on automated systems. Already, staff of the research station Black Swan scramble into the hangar to meet the drop pods as they open. Chief among those coming in is the base commander, who introduces himself with a sharp salute to Phoenix.
I fire him a salute back as I step down the landing pad with my cape flung behind me. What's going on here, sir? How can we help?
He stretches forward a hand to shake. I'm Commander Seward. We've
Shake.
already evacuated non-key personnel. I've got 5 Marines still here on staff helping our 2 lead researchers as Dr. Hepburn and Dr. Christiansen.
Hey, Sphinx, let's meet up with them.
Step down. Roger. Guys, let's go.
Roger.
He steps aside in awe as the Vanguard have arrived at the Black Swan.
Anything else you need taken care of while we're here?
He follows in behind. No, I just, hold on. He touches his ear. I'm getting a communication. What is that? What? Oh, man, it's happening.
What's
Multiple jump signatures. But the fleet's already engaged. I'm going to head over to our communications array. If I can tell you this, all we have on this site in terms of fixed emplacements is just some small one small turret. It's basically just to shatter other asteroids that might impact on rare occasion to the station itself.
That'll
We
do just
really
fine.
don't have ballistics to handle anything capital size. Even fighters would give us a bit of a challenge. Well, hold on. I'm getting another communication. Oh no, we're taking losses. The fleet's scrambling, trying to regroup.
We don't have anything heavier than a turret.
Not on this side, no.
What about camouflage or shields or anything like that?
We used the asteroid belt as our best camouflage. But I don't know. It seems like this whatever's coming at us it's got a good beat on us.
Commander, what is the power source for this installation?
No, we have 2 fusion cores.
Do those fusion cores have any sort of ejection measure if there is a case of runaway fusion?
Well, we haven't had any runaway reactors as long as I can remember, but you'd have to check with Dr. Hepburn. She might know.
Let's hurry over there then. We can figure it
I
out.
say we
there.
get as much staff as we can off the ship. Have the Marines escort. We'll bunker down here and get ready for the
Make sure
incoming threat.
we
Oh,
protect
Roger that.
resources at
I'll
all costs.
call I've got the Marines just a man in that turret and also monitoring the communications as we're getting him in on our hyperspace radio real time. Okay, hold on. Touches his ear again. This is Commander Seward to Corporal Vincent. Corporal Vincent, come in. All right, I need you and Yang. Go meet up with Dr. Hepburn. Send Biondi and Rambert over to Christensen and keep Green on the comms. Roger.
All right, man. We need to secure this data before this rocket's blown to smithereens.
I do agree.
He leads you past the hangar into a corridor. On the left-hand side of the corridor, a server room extends meters into the rock, blinking lights showing that it's still very much active.
Sinks, you know what to do in here.
This is a lot of data. Jackal, I could use your help here.
Yeah, I think we could put this into a data crystal and then extract it. I reach into my pack and pull out what looks like a refracting crystal with ports on the sides, and I begin scanning through the servers looking for the requisite ports to start downloading petabytes of data into.
Walking over, I open up a terminal next to him, browsing as well.
A lady comes in wearing a lab attire. What are you guys doing? What are you doing with that? Don't.
I put my hand
That's
up, ma'am.
not
Who
where-
are you? Ma'am, who are you?
I'm Dr. Hepburn.
Hepburn.
Yes.
We're getting
I'm
this
the
data off
lead
this rock.
mathematician in this project.
Calm down. We're getting this data off this rock before it's too late.
We've been Dr. Christiansen already has crystals ready for you. We just learned that you were coming. We had no advance notice, but I've already copied what we can onto crystals. He has them. We've made 4 copies.
Then what
I
do we do on
carry
this
one.
rock?
We got to get him off this rock.
Easy. Where's the hangar at? Come on, lady.
It's just back down the hallway.
Hey, Hepburn, is there any navigable data on here the enemy can get into?
I mean, all of this is sensitive data. This whole system, this whole research station, top secret.
Hey, Jackal, you feel like blowing anything up today?
Indeed, I do. Dr. Hepburn, describe the nuclear facilities of this installation. Do they have an emergency jettison in case of failure?
Of course, they're always built that way.
Given that this installation has no defenses, my idea is that we can override the safety procedures and turn those into impromptu nuclear devices to buy us some time.
Well, Bias, what kind of time do you think? Wouldn't that just melt us too?
That's the trick. That could be our backup. If we can't extract with these crystals, we have to ensure that the enemy can't get their hold of them.
She finally takes notice of Kodiak looking up. What in the... Wait, you're not Marines? Who are you?
We're the Vanguard.
Vanguard?
Nice
I
to
thought that
meet
was
you,
just a
ma'am.
myth, propaganda. Good at that. Good propaganda at that.
Thank you.
Well, here, I can show you down to the power plant where we have one fusion reactor going and then a backup.
Either
Yeah.
way.
Show that to us now.
If she turns, my colleague, Dr. Christiansen, he has the data. He's already backing it up. As I mentioned, he's putting it on crystals. Some
We had 'em on
redundancy in
crystals
case.
already.
Well, we have some, yes.
How much longer until it's all backed up?
You'll have to check with him. He was working on it when I left.
Shit, I thought it was finished.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I thought as well.
Threats
I
are
thought you
imminent.
said
We got to get this
you had
going.
4 copies.
Oh, yeah, again, you can check with Christiansen.
Okay.
She looks at Jackal's call sign on his armor. All right, you wanted to follow me to the power plant? I'll lead the way.
Perfect. Captain, I'm going with the doctor to the nuclear facilities.
Of course, Jackal. Sphinx, you want to go with him? You're more
Yeah, I'll take
tech-oriented
off.
than me.
I'll head over.
We'll go find Christiansen.
All right, Jack, I'll come with you.
Okay.
Commander
Okay.
Seward comes around from the corridor, heading back towards this server room where the 4 Vanguard operatives were standing. Now, as they disperse,
Let's
I've
do
got
it.
an update. He says,
Yeah.
Fleet's taken some pretty heavy losses. It appears the enemy has some firepower that we did not anticipate. They're scrambling, but they just sent warning that some smaller craft have detached from the enemy fleet. And yes, it does appear to be a fleet. And they're heading directly this way. We've got maybe 30 minutes.
We'll call up those Marines, put them on that turret. We got to fight Chris Hansen. Take it to him.
2 Marines come around looking for Dr. Hepburn, having been tasked by Commander Seward to escort her. They see her running down the corridor through the common area and then to a elevator to take deeper into the rock where the power plants are. They take off at a run behind Sphinx and Jackal, while the other 2 are not visible at all. Commander Seward says, I'm going to go myself. And he takes off at a run in another direction.
Where do you think you're going? Chase after him. Come on. Kodiak.
I'm right behind you.
Kodiak, the hallway is tight.
Mm.
Every so often, your massive frame clips, sending sparks off the metal girders that reinforce the interior of this asteroid station. Seward stopped just up ahead. He palms a reader. The door slides open, zing, revealing 3 Marines around a series of consoles. 1 Marine's got a headset on. He's focused in on communications array, while the other 2 have a weapons console open, tracking bogeys at the extreme range of this small turret.
Kodiak, why don't you take over commands for that turret?
Sounds good. Sir, do you mind moving aside while I take a look at your console?
Private Rambert stands up, takes a long look back, way up at Kodiak. What? Who's Commander? Who's the Commander? Just not the time. Rambert steps aside. Of course. I don't know if that chair will hold you.
I'm not going to use a chair. As I lean over to see what weapons we have on this. Oh, Phoenix, I don't know if this turret's going to be enough for us.
It's all we got for now.
What?
Light railgun.
I
Decent
don't know.
range.
What
but
if
it
I
will
get tethered
melt.
outside? And my foe cannon's way much more power than what they have on this.
You want to go out there by yourself, just waiting around for a fleet to come and destroy you? Just take out what you can as they come. We'll have the Marines waiting for us.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know if I could boost this thing up much more.
Do what you can.
Go ahead, roll, Kodiak.
6.
Kodiak, it is possible to bypass safety measures on this railgun.
Oh, well,
It
it looks
could
like
increase the lethality of the gun, but at the expense of the longevity of
Yeah.
the weapon system.
it looks like I can overclock it, but I don't know how many shots we'll get out of it.
That's
It
fine.
will-
Overload the son of a bitch. We're dealing with some heavy hitters here.
Will do.
Jackal, Sphinx. Dr. Hepburn steps into the elevator as two Marines hurry to catch up. She hits a button to hold the door.
I turn to Dr. Hepburn and I ask, surely, upon ejection, the system is designed in order to allow the ejected core to reach critical fusion at a safe distance so as to not jeopardize the safety of the facility. Yes.
Well, yes, of course. That's the whole idea, as I understand it. I'm not a
Okay.
physicist, but all of our engineers were evacuated. They were
Dr.
civilian
Hepburn,
contractors anyway.
what is the status of the installation governing AI?
That's, as far as I know, we've tasked all cycles of the AI to copy the critical data onto those crystals. So
Walking through the threshold of the elevator. And how long do you think that's going to take? And also, when we have the data, Jackal, who's going to hold this? I say we give it maybe over to Kodiak. Have him keepsake as we defend this facility.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Kodiak is our best bet for keeping this data safe as a left line of defense.
And I'll keep Kodiak safe. I'll keep Kodiak safe.
the two Marines also enter into the elevator. As Dr. Hepburn turns, well, we're going to make multiple copies. This information, she says, as the elevator doors close and it starts to move, not down, sideways, deeper into the center of the asteroid. This data, this research, it's unbelievable. It's incredible. It could give. We're going to have to rewrite all of the textbooks, advanced mathematics, hyperspace calculations. It's just incredible. Operatives like you, we don't know exactly where it came from. We got petabytes of data on an Imperial compad.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I reach for my
I mean,
back.
formulas that
compad
seem to be self-aware. Our AI has been stretched to its limits. The elevator shudders as it continues along deeper into the rock.
Dr. Hepburn, I am going to attempt to trigger the nuclear failsafe and use that to destroy a large number of the incoming ships. What is going to be the downtime between the jettisoning of the nuclear reactor and the backup reactor coming online?
Well, maybe we should bring the backup online first. I mean, the downside is, as you can tell, we're skeleton crew already, and we're pouring every gigajoule of energy we have in to the AI to do the copying of this data. So
I can set a protocol. And we can remain in communications. I take out a backup communicator from a wrist-mounted gauntlet and hand it to her. The moment that data transfer finishes, we're going to activate the failsafe.
Okay. The elevator stops. It rotates, and then the door opens on the far side, revealing a power room, laser carved out rock, and then conduits and superconducting cables that connect to two large about the size of a personal vehicle, reactors, one of which is on standby, she says, pointing to it. The other is active. Control panels on the reactors themselves. The Marines take up position, hanging back a little bit. One of them says to the other, Who are these guys?
Walking forward, Jackal. I'll leave this to you. I can't believe this got as far as it did. I know you weren't on Dante 47, but
No,
Wait,
I read the
stems
reports
from
though.
that.
This is spiraled out a little bit.
Yeah.
Dr. Hepburn turns. Wait, Dante 47. You were there? It was you, she says.
Yeah.
You found this?
We did.
They're going to write songs about
Unfortunately.
you.
They
She
may
says.
not. If we don't get this data off this rock.
Back in the comm center. Phoenix.
I draw my smart pistol. Stop putzing around. Stuart, where's Anson at?
You mean Hepburn?
No.
Christiansen.
Jansen. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's in the main lab.
The hell is he doing over there? He's copying the data, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What kind of ships we get off this rock in the hangar?
We have one shuttle left. We sent all of our non-essential personnel as soon as we got the alert.
All right.
Just the one shuttle.
I'm gonna head towards that lab, Kodiak. You think you can handle this?
Yeah, I'll stay here and I'll keep you updated if anything changes.
All right, update me.
Commander Seward turns to one of the Marines. Yang, why don't you show Phoenix where that main lab is? We'll keep you posted as comms as we get more communications in. Hold on. Green says, Commander, we have trouble. Looks like we may not have 30 minutes after all.
What's going on over there, you two?
He's the Marine with the headset bends over. Pulls the headset off his ears. He turns over to Phoenix. Sorry, sir. The fleet is reporting that the enemy is executing micro jumps. They're using that to avoid our longer range missiles, but it also means that we can't count on their current velocity and trajectory to tell us when they're going to arrive. They may arrive sooner if they're jumping like this.
Come on, Yang, let's go. I got to think about that. Kodiak, just keep me updated.
Sounds good.
The Marines.
Turn. Yang, let's go.
Yang takes off at a run.
Fall behind Yang. My cloak floating.
The Marine goes through the corridors, moves quickly through the common areas, and then arrives at a lab facility. Opening the door, there, hunched over a computer terminal, holograms flickering all around him, is an older man in a lab coat. He looks up as you enter.
Jansen, is that you?
Chris Jansen, he says. Yes, it is me. And you? You're the...
I'm Phoenix. How
the
close are you to
Navy.
copying that data? Don't worry about that. How close are you copying that data?
Well, it's very complex. It's not normal data. We need the AI to be stabilizing it, I guess is the best word to say. It's very complex.
It sounds very complex. Just give me an ETA.
I think we may have 20 minutes.
All right, shut up. I radio them in. We got 20 minutes, 25 tops. You hear me?
Affirmative, 20 minutes.
Roger.
20 minutes, Hepburn says down in the power room. I'm going to go see if I can help Christiansen.
Roger that.
Kodiak, you still there? Think we lost Kodiak for a moment. How's it going down there with you, Jackal and Sphinx?
Comms
currently
being
bringing-
interrupted.
Kilo, Phoenix, do you read?
Yes, I read you. Do you hear me?
Roger. Yes,
Ro-
we're bringing the backup reactor to power transfer ready mode, and I'm going to send a protocol request to the AI asking it to trigger the nuclear failsafe and jettison the reactor towards the enemy as soon as the data transfer is complete.
We're
A
gonna blow 'em
computerized
out of the
voice comes
sky.
on. Excuse me? You want to use me for what?
System AI. This is Vanguard operative codename Jackal. We are being assailed by a Xeno enemy, and we are light on defenses, as you know, and we're going to use one of the primary nuclear fusion reactor as a makeshift warhead to buy time for station personnel to extract with the Xeno mathematics that have been deciphered.
Right.
Sounds
Tricky
feasible.
math. Tricky math it is, the computer says. All right. I'm firing up the other reactor now. Well, initial startup is successful. Kodiak. Targeting is now showing. Closing. A bogey has appeared on the scope at extreme range.
Phoenix, come in.
This is Phoenix. How's it going, Kodiak?
Oh, well, it looks like I got at least one bogey at my long range. Do you want me to engage?
Pull them in a little bit closer. We only got a few shots on that thing.
Okay, will do. But they are coming, and coming
Understood.
fast.
Understood.
Kodiak. There on the screen. The bogey is there 1 second and then gone. The next second it appears. A micro jump. It's now within medium range of the rail cannon of the station.
Yeah, it looks like they're jumping, and now it's pretty close. Still looks like only one, though.
What you tell me for? Shoot the damn thing.
Will do. Aiming. Oh, I don't know what's going on with this computer. I rolled a 1.
The unused rail cannon, having been nearly mothballed decades ago when this facility was set up, shutters and powers down.
What the heck? My cannon just powered down.
Well, a computerized voice comes over the speaker. Well, it seems like we're doing some funny things with the power supply, and I'm needing a lot of this power supply right now. So, yeah, it'll be a little bit before I can get that fired back up. One of the Marines says, it's this. That's the Black Swan. It's the Black Swan AI.
Well, if she's not going to reboot it, I'm done with this console. Phoenix, I'm going out to the landing bay. I'll be shooting out the main port.
Roger that. If you see any Marines, bring them with you.
Roger that. As I put my hands on the console. Stupid console.
The console flexes under your pneumatic strength. The whole front of it bends. As the Marines take a step back, nervous now around Kodiak and his bulk.
If you're just gonna sit here and listen to the radio, grab a rifle and come with me.
Green nods. I better stay on comms, but the other comes with you.
Perfect. Let's go. Double time it.
He runs along. Back down the corridor towards the hangar.
Man, don't you make these hallways a little bit bigger?
The hallway opens up, allowing for faster movement. And then back to the hangar.
All right. I'm going to set up right at the front.
The
If
Marines,
I see anything, I'm blasting it.
they grab rifles and then move off to the side to take covered positions with some of the supplies that were just left as the station was evacuated. Jackal, Sphinx.
Jackal, nuclear science is not my forte, but This plan's as clear as mud. We're gonna get that core and we're gonna blast it into the fleet, huh?
Yes, we are.
And how we
Hopefully, it
projecting
can
it out
provide
there?
us with enough cover to get out of here while the enemy's disoriented.
You don't think the explosion itself will destroy the entire fleet?
It's a risk we're going to have to take.
Ah, very well. Well, I'm on board. What's next? How's it coming along?
I think I communicate to the system
Looking at
AI.
it.
Are those protocols requested? Have they been placed? Have they been put in place?
I just need Commander Seward to authorize it.
Negative. Vanguard authorization code override.
Checking. Wow. Never seen that code before. It's all yours. Go ahead and roll. All right. Success. Backup generator comes up online.
Yeah.
Emergency protocol is removed from the others. With a hiss, some of the cabling detaches. The couplings loosening off and then falling to the ground with small arcs of electricity. Now one reactor no longer feeding its electrons into the grid, but building them in its fusion core, heating up.
Walk forward. Safe to touch, right, Jaggle?
How many fingers do you want to grow?
I reach down, grabbing the core, picking it up.
It's massive, size of a car. There's a shutter underneath. There, the emergency ejection port. At Sphinx's feet.
System AI, are you ready to jettison the core as discussed at the completion of data transfer?
Yes, we are ready.
Take the core.
Sphinx. I think we're ready to head back to the group to help defend the station.
Let's do it.
Commander, Yang running down the hallway with Phoenix in tow. Now in the lab with Phoenix and Dr. Christiansen.
Christiansen, does this base have any defenses that you know of?
Well, we have that old rail gun. That's usually more than enough for
That
the
doesn't
odd
work.
asteroid.
Don't you have any high-tech defenses here? Energy fields? What do we got here? What are we working with?
Well, we have the energy field that keeps in the atmosphere of the hangar.
How much damage could that withstand?
Maybe a
Low-grade torpedo, you think?
Oh no.
No?
Not even.
Oh, damn. Well,
Maybe a small collision with a meteorite, perhaps.
meteorite, you say?
Well, yes. He gestures out the port, the viewport towards the asteroids hanging all around the Black Swan research station.
Do you have any way to move those from here?
Well, no, I don't think we can move them from here. Though I have to say, the math suggests that there's untold energies that just reside under the surface. Those could move the asteroid.
Can you rig something up? What are you talking about?
He turns around over the desk where superconducting cables have been plugged into 4 crystals, optical storage devices similar to those that the one that Jackal had. He says, well, if a biological creature, well, such as you, I suppose, underneath that suit, could integrate the math, then perhaps you could just command it with your brain. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. On the radio, Sphinx. Hey, Sphinx, you're a real imaginative person, huh?
Roger, say that again?
You're real imaginative, huh?
Yeah, you know me. What do you
I
got?
do know you, brother. Why don't you get down here to the lab with Christiansen? We got something cooking down for you.
All right, be right there.
All right.
Jackal, I gotta head over. Get over to the
The
lab.
lab door opens and Dr. Hepburn enters the lab. Commander Seward walks over. What's the status? What? I feel like we should be doing more.
Commander, the nuclear power facility has been primed to be jettisoned. Failsafe's disengaged to act as a nuclear device against the incoming enemy ships as soon as the data transfer is complete. And this routine has been checked and is ready to go with the AI.
I copy. Kodiak. Outside of the hangar, a speck of light. Fire burning behind it.
I engage my long range aiming glass to see.
Kodiak's large cybernetic frame magnifies out. Roll.
5.
Success. The incoming bogey. Not human construction. Strange construction. It then disappears off the optical sensor and then reappears perhaps 5 kilometers away.
Phoenix, we got one coming in. Engaging now.
Try not to blow the fucking gate up. We're gonna need that escape jet there.
Roger that.
Go ahead and roll.
4.
The vessel disappears, vanishes again as the particle beam cannon streaks out at the speed of light. It just wings it. And then, Kodiak, the vessel appears in the hangar with a loud crash of displaced air. A concussive wave blows the 2 Marines off their feet, and perhaps Kodiak make a save.
1 dice on the floor. I rolled a 2, but I'll bump it to 4.
Failure.
Ooh.
Kodiak is knocked off his feet as the displacement of this alien vessel suddenly appearing within an atmosphere-containing hangar forces the air out. There's a shower of sparks at the force field generators at the hangar entrance. The entire station shudders.
Running through corridors towards the lab. I feel the shake. What is that? Over, guys. Felt
Kodiak, you didn't blow up the hangar, did you? I just told you.
No, I haven't. I got the wind knocked out of me if I could get the wind knocked out of me, but it looks like they jumped right into the hangar. They're here. They're here now.
Shit.
Kodiak, I'm coming from the fusion cores back up to you to support. I
Roger
turn
that.
from the cores and I return to that elevator, making my way back to Kodiak.
Phoenix, we meeting in the hangar or are we meeting you in the lab?
Meet me here, Sphinx. In the lab.
On it. I'm almost there. Sprinting as fast as I can.
Not a big station. The hallways, the corridors fly by. Back to Kodiak.
Getting up onto up from the ground, looking at the ship, trying to figure out where the main door would be on this ship. Rolled a 5.
The answer comes success. As the exterior hull of the ship on the longitudinal sides of the ship dissolves away and creatures stream out of both sides that look like this.
All right.
Immediately, the 2 Marines engage, firing their rifles at the intruders. Rounds ricocheting off mostly metal bodies.
I once on my feet, I engage my shield and do a bull charge. 4 on that.
4 enemies ahead, all of them raising arms that terminate in what is unmistakably a weapon. Turn as one as Kodiak barrels into them. Jackal.
Exiting the elevator and rushing through the hallways back to the hangar. Passing Marines as I go, I enter the hangar, weapon ready, coming around the corner, and seeing Kodiak in the fray with the enemies. Put the PDW back onto its magnetic holster and pull out the EMP cannon on my shoulder and start readying a shot.
Phoenix.
Sphinx, you almost here?
Almost. Running, I
Come
see
on.
the entranceway to the lab. I breach the threshold. What do we got? Catching
Get
me up.
over, Yang. Go join them in the fray in the front, in the hangar. Sphinx, you're gonna talk to this mad scientist here, okay? He's got something good for you. I'll see you in the hangar, all right, bud?
See you there.
All right. I slap Sphinx on the shoulder and rush out towards the hangar with Yang.
So what do you got for me?
A older gentleman in a lab coat walks over, gestures, come over here. You see these optical storage crystals? They're the best that we have, highest capacity that we've ever been able to develop. And the math and formulas that we're loading into them, well, if they were any smaller capacity, we wouldn't be able to fit it in. But your suits can take these, right?
Yeah,
he
of course.
looks over. Yes, there's a data port right there. We may be able to store this data into your suit. Your suit is wired to you, correct? I mean, you have a brain interface to the suit.
Essentially, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
the
we can
math
make that happen.
suggests that if I do this, all sorts of new possibilities may open up, but it is risky. We have not
Possibilities.
yet gone to full human trials yet.
I see. All right. I'm not afraid. I take one of the crystals.
He grabs
Puts
one of
the
the
end to
crystals that now has a green light on the cable, superconducting cable, unplugs it. Well, here, just turn around. I need to get to the back of your helmet here.
All right. I turn. Hang my head. Go ahead.
A slight pressure on the back of the helmet, indicating that the storage crystal has been inserted into the hardware of the suit. New menus start popping up.
Getting readings. Data. What is this?
The entire visor goes white, blinding Sphinx.
Ah,
Roll save.
whiteout. Can't see shit.
Success. At first, it just seems like blinding white light. But Sphinx's fast mind, along with the processing of his suit and the advanced mathematics contained in this optical suit, start to de-res the light. It's not one
back.
big bright light, but instead stream of code and formula. Now it starts to fit like an immense jigsaw seen from 20,000 feet and now zeroing in as the pieces fit. Vision returns and something else.
I've got vision again. What's this?
Looking intently through the visor of Sphinx's suit, Dr. Christiansen says, Oh, good. You're still conscious. I
I
was
am.
worried that it would be overwhelming, but, well, you're Vanguard, right? The stuff of myth and legend. If it would work on any human specimen, it would be you.
What is this, though?
This is the ability to manipulate the universe with your mind.
You don't say.
Yes.
I radio into Phoenix. Phoenix.
Yeah, what's going on? The crackpot give you superpowers or something? I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
You could say that. Thanks, bro.
You're welcome. I'm turning left. I'm turning right, making my way towards the hangar. You sure
Doc,
you're okay, Sphinx?
Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll see you soon.
All right.
So, Doc, how do I? Does it just come to me? How do I enable this? How do I do this?
Oh, well, that's an excellent question. I've never experienced myself, Dr. Christiansen says. But theoretically, you should be able to see links between things in the physical universe, but from a different angle. And then when you pull on those links, it may give you the ability to manipulate the physical world. I would suggest concentrating on, and he walks over in the lab to a jar with a specimen in it. The specimen is a carving with strange swirling marks on it. Those marks now look familiar. Symbols carved into stone.
Huh.
They make sense. They're patterns, a nexus point, a place where you could push or pull. Dr. Christiansen stands next to it. He turns, pointing at the stone carving. Why don't you try to move this?
Raise my arm, fingers outstretched. Feel a jolt of energy rip through my forearm. I blast forward, blasting the specimen forward into the wall.
It moves so quickly that it appears to disappear, then
Whoa.
shatters against the wall. Christiansen is overjoyed.
So you made me a superhuman, huh?
Now you've just had the universe unlocked. He moves back to where the 3 optical chips are still on the counter receiving this math.
You want to
Jackal.
give this to the general public?
Of course
should
not.
I say
Most would go mad.
military?
In fact, I kind of thought you would go mad. But you're Vanguard after all. Top of the top, right?
in the wrong hands, this is dangerous.
Of course. Like all science. Wasn't your compatriot about to overload a fusion reactor?
Sure, at our enemies out at our door. But listen, I'll use it for good. We just got to be careful who gets this in their hands.
Of course, he says, as another optical chip reaches its capacity and he unplugs it, puts it into a case. Kodiak in the hangar. 4 of these creatures right close now, thanks to your bull rush, with more coming out of the ship, detaching like mechanical objects, but with a fleshy head, featureless, no eyes, no mouth.
Well, let's see if that fleshy head can take a strike. I move up close to the closest one and try to punch his head off with a 5.
Success. The cybernetic fist pulps the fleshy head. It mangles in a green ichor that drips down its metal frame as the entire creature goes limp and falls to the deck plates. Marines bring down another one, firing into it. A round takes it in that head and it goes down. The third returns fire at the Marines, and they both perish as a green energy emits from its right arm. It dissolves the Marines as they scream and fall. Jackal, you see this.
Looking into the fray with Tesla cannon on the shoulder and determining I can't get a clear shot, I drop it to the ground, grabbing back PDW and fire a burst off at the head of the third. that just shot at the Marines, advancing slowly with tapping fire. And the
Critical.
first round stovepipes out, and I toss the gun.
3 more of these come around from the other side of the ship, now heading towards Jackal's position and the exit of the hangar. Phoenix.
My cape whips in the wind as I turn left and right, and eventually end up in the hangar. I level my gun off, no time to lock on, and just fire off a shot with the first enemy I see. Ooh. It goes wild. What's the situation, guys?
I would aim for the head. And it's nice and soft.
Huh?
Sphinx.
Charging out of the room. I'll be back, Doc. You hang here and stay safe.
Dr. Hepburn stands at the exit of the lab, her mouth open. As Sphinx leaves, you hear her voice. What have you done? She yells at Christensen. The entire base shudders. Something large has hit. The AI comes through on Jackal's comm. All right, looks like we have more company. Private Green has been trying to call you. Something about a enemy vessel now in close proximity. If you want to blow that reactor,
Has the data transfer finished?
I've got, let's see here, 2 of 3, although not sure what to think about that first one. I have a few minutes left on 3 and 4.
Keep charging that. That's the priority. Launches soon, the moment that transfer finishes.
Okay.
We have a few minutes. Jackal, the team, we have a few minutes until we jettison the course. And I continue sprinting, drawing a knife and sliding up to the corpse of the first alien.
Sphinx. The hangar is in disarray.
Standing, looking over the ruins and flame and smoke in the hangar. My comrades fighting. I turn, I see a giant piece of debris from the crashed ship. Put my hand out. Focusing on the piece, I begin to try to lift it in the air.
Beat a 4.
As I
Critical success.
my forearm swirling with energy. The object dislodges and lifts into the air.
An entire
Lunging it in the
pallet
direction.
filled with heavy metal gear slams into the 3 enemies that had gone out of the other side of the ship. The pallet crushes them against the ship. They explode out in a shower of sparks and green slime from their popped heads. With a clang, the pallet of metal hits the deck. No obvious way that Sphinx moved that. Just his hand.
Turner Sphinx. You really are a superhero now, aren't you?
Hey, I'm also a hard drive.
Why don't you be a little smarter and move that damn ship off the way so we can get out of here?
You got it. Arms out. Focusing. Energy swirling.
Kodiak.
Cover fire on Sphinx, Kodiak. Jackal.
Sounds good. As I close into the other 2 that were right beside me, grabbing on to the hand or the weapon arm of one and trying to rip his arm off.
Roll.
I'll bump that up. I'll take it to a 6.
Roll to confirm crit.
And another 6.
Roll to confirm.
Ooh, that's a 3. Yeah. No, just a 1 confirm.
The massive cybernetic enhanced cyborg hand of Kodiak crushes and crumples the arm of this alien creature. And with a shower of sparks, it rips the arm off. As it rips the arm off, an arc of electricity jumps from this alien to the other, which is suddenly shocked. Green ooze comes up from its collar. It's dripping down the front of it as it pitches over backwards. 2 enemies down.
I hold on to the arm and flip it around to use it more as a club.
Jackal.
Sliding up beside the corpse of the first deceased alien, I quickly grab a hold of its weapon arm and look over it to try and determine any sort of firing mechanism.
Roll.
4.
Success. Internal. Not exactly a firing stud, but more of an electrical connection.
I take my combat knife drawn earlier and I start cutting away at the joints of the arm, trying to separate the weapon from the arm.
Phoenix, a large creature, metallic, steps out from this ship. It thuds on the ground, the heavy footfalls. Easily half again as tall as the other crushed bodies of these other aliens that Sphinx destroyed.
I place a hand on my brother's back. Sphinx, you got this. Use that ship. Slam right into that ugly bastard. I'll have your back.
You got it. Focusing on the ship.
Beat a
Still
6.
intently.
Come on, brother. You got this. Remember our days playing of superheroes? Now you really are one. I'll bump it up as high as you need to.
Hero die.
Again,
6.
once more.
6.
Incredibly, this small ship, alien ship, lurches. With a Herculean effort that leaves Sphinx roll miraculous save. Amazingly, though dropping to one knee, Sphinx pulls it off. The ship gets flipped end over end, tumbles out of the hangar.
I told you can do it, brother. Got my arm underneath him. Help him back up. You can do anything you set your mind to.
This large alien looks back, and its entire torso rotating with tiny metal discs. If it weren't so alien, perhaps in amazement at the vessel that's now been tossed out of the hangar, it turns back and then disappears, reappearing right next to Phoenix and Sphinx with its arms like it hyper jumped.
I pull my viral blade. You ugly bastard. Stab at it.
I punch as hard as I can.
Failure.
And punching as hard as I can into the creature's center of mass. I guess 6.
Success.
Slamming into it.
Small dents appear on the metal hide of this creature.
This thing's hard.
Kodiak.
Seeing this large alien by Phoenix, and I move towards it, club in hand. Once I get behind, I swing for its head. No. It skips across the hard shell of the alien.
One of its arms changes its dimensions, snakes out, striking the other at Kodiak behind. Roll armor.
4.
Success. Kodiak deflects the blow that comes with surprising speed, while the other arm slams at Sphinx. Roll armor. Success.
Quickly dodging out of the way of the attack, I pull my fist back with an attempt to slam this thing back as far as I can. I come forward, punching. Make it a 5.
Success.
Smashing into the creature.
The enhanced armor of the Vanguard suits dents again, this time peeling back some of its metal hide, revealing a red interior that moves like liquid. Jackal.
I take a wire from the wrist, from a gauntlet on my wrist, and patch my suit's power supply onto that node, that firing stud, on the alien weapon, and level it at the incoming threat. Get down! I attempt to use an electrical pulse to fire the weapon off. Hero die.
Success. Roll to confirm critical.
No.
A green bolt of energy strikes the creature on its left shoulder from the direction of Jackal. That shoulder then dissolves. Its arm lengthens, stretched like wax melting from a candle as it falls to the ground. Phoenix.
Take my vibro blade in both hands. Try to stab it in its head as it falls. Ooh. Bump it up to 5.
Success. The blade enters. Red liquid pours out from the puncture wound. The whole thing wavers. Sphinx.
Winding back again, punching straight down into the beast as its creature as it's falling. Shit.
Failure. Kodiak.
Rest.
Kodiak.
Seeing the opening on his shoulder, the opening of his armor, I take my power fist and try to shove it underneath the armor and rip out whatever I can. Let's bump it up to a 6. Let's try.
Roll to confirm.
1 6. One more. No, just the 1. Confirm.
The energized fist jams into the open wound from Jackal's shot that dissolved its shoulder. As it energizes the interior of this creature, pieces of it start bursting apart. It falls. Success.
Perfect.
At the same time, the AI comes over Jackal's comms. Okay. Ejecting fusion core. I've got the 4th crystal now loaded. Green comes over. Is anyone hearing me? I can't get a hold of Commander Seward. Is anyone around?
We can hear you. What's going on?
Hear ya.
Look, the fleet's just jumped in. It looks like we've got most of 4th Fleet has just entered the system. We might be getting the upper hand, but we've got a bigger problem.
What's that?
The big ship. It just jumped right here.
What do you mean right here?
He sends a video file from the communication desk. He sends that over. It comes across painting on the visor of Phoenix. Green starts talking, and then the entire station shudders, and
Whoa.
Green is cut off.
The hell? Does anybody else read me? I patched the ship feed over to everyone else. You guys seeing this?
What the hell just happened?
Hello?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I hear you.
I read you, Jack. I read you.
What about
Was
the
that
scientists?
Was that the fusion core that just went off?
No, I don't think it's been let out yet. I think that may have been a strike from the ship. I queried the station AI. Station AI, if you have visual on this incoming alien vessel.
I'm losing most of my visuals. We got more incoming, it looks like. The entire asteroid shudders again.
Hepburn,
It
Stewart,
strikes.
Jansen, anyone?
Seward comes on. Sorry, we've had an accident.
An accident.
Dr. Chris Jansen has been injured.
How the hell did you get injured?
I don't know. There was some disruption. There was an explosion in the lab.
Sphinx,
Shit.
what did you guys do up there?
Nothing. I left, and I heard arguing when I left, but I had to be here. I couldn't wait.
I'm with Dr. Hepburn. We've got 2 Marines here, but the lab is damaged.
Were the data crystals still in the lab?
They're still here.
Is everything
Can you
done
just-
downloading?
System AI is data transfer complete.
Complete.
Data transfer has been completed.
Well, you Marines are there with the crystals, right? You get them down here. Hepburn,
We're trapped.
trapped.
Yeah, there's been a collapse.
I got it.
All right, we'll head
I'll
back
be
up.
right back. You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming with you, Sphinx. Kodiak,
All right.
Jackal, you want to secure that ship out of here?
Affirmative.
It's the only one here.
Sorry.
I sent a query to Fleet Command. Fleet Command, Vanguard Operative Jackal. We are detonating a failsafe ridden fusion core at the enemy vessel. Be prepared to take evasive measures.
Static comes back on the comm. Crackling. Come again. Who is this on the comms?
Agent Jackal, Imperial Vanguard. Take evasive measures. Nuclear device.
This is Admiral Monday of the INS Dreadnought. Who are you? Vanguard what?
Imperial Vanguard team has been dispatched to acquire secure asset. We are using system defenses for the station are non-existent, using a malfunctioning core as a makeshift warhead against the enemy vessel.
Gutsy move. Thanks for the heads up, Vanguard. Godspeed. This is
System
Admiral
AI.
Monday out.
System AI, eject core.
Ejection successful.
Jackal to team, brace for nuclear impact.
Copy that.
Stop, and I hold the side of the hold the wall, bracing.
I run over to Kodiak and grab Kodiak's frame.
As I get my center of gravity lower, for more stability.
Things are about to
There
get real
in the
at once,
hangar
thanks.
still is the last remaining shuttle, Phoenix.
When's this thing gonna go off, Jackal? Come on. How much time we got?
What was the timer to ultimate failsafe?
Well, it's runaway right now, so I can estimate, but should only be a couple
Estimation's good.
seconds.
Few seconds.
30
All
seconds
right.
tops.
30 seconds. We don't got time to wait, Sphinx. Come on.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Get up.
On
Running
cue,
towards
the
lab.
large ship, which was only just visible on the interior of the Vanguard visors, thanks to the now late Private Green. The massive alien ship micro jumps again, right up close to the Black Swan research station. At the same time, an Imperial high-yield fusion reactor goes supercritical and explodes. The asteroid is shaken violently.
Whoa.
Everyone made miraculous saves. Success, Phoenix. Success, Sphinx.
I have a 5.
Kodiak, take 1 strike. Failure. Jackal, take 1 strike. So you bounce around the interior of the asteroid.
You guys all right?
That roughhousing's paid off finally, Sphinx.
Oh, man.
We got beat up a little bit.
A new voice comes over. This is Private Biondi. Private Biondi, anyone come in?
We can hear you. What's going on?
Commander Seward's down. I've got Christensen and Hepburn here. But Rambert's injured.
We're on our way. Hold tight.
Jumping into the hangar, a new creature appears, as in the background, secondary explosions blow out large sections of this alien ship, caught unprepared for the fusion detonation. A creature appears, materializing in the hangar.
We got enemies on board. Looks like just one for now. Engaging.
Affirmative.
Why would
Kill
they
on
send
sight.
one?
Don't worry about that, Sphinx.
Running towards the lab. Turning. I see the collapsed section of rubble. We're going to have to get them out.
The corridor has collapsed.
Let me handle it.
Yeah, use some of your superpowers you just got there, bud.
Focusing in on the heap of metal and twisted metal and shrapnel. Focusing hard to try and find a way to rip out all the pieces.
Beat a 5.
I don't think I can even help you on that one.
I think I'm overused this new enhancement.
Take a break.
In your mouth, the taste of iron. As blood streams from Sphinx's nose into his mouth.
You all right there?
Ooh.
Yeah,
whoa.
You know what? Take a breather. You got any of those grenades left?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
Hey, who can hear me? Who's in that lab over there?
Oh, this is Biondi. I'm here, and we've got the two researchers, the senior researchers. They're still here.
Listen, you're not going to make it out of there in time. There's too much stuff to move. We're going to have to blow it up. Blow right out of there.
Okay, well, we'll move as far away from the entrance as we can.
You got about 30 seconds. Go.
Roger.
Back up. All right. Sorry about that, bro.
That's okay.
Back in the hangar. Kodiak, Jackal. A new creature walks carrying a staff, a glowing crystal in the staff, humanoid somewhat, but biomechanical.
I stand from my kneeling position, and my cannon starts spooling up, and I fire. Keep dropping my dice. Oh, 6.
Oh no.
Nope, not confirmed.
The heavy particle beam cannon fires. It strikes this alien. Its left arm dissolves. The staff clangs onto the ground. It stumbles back, and then with one taloned hand in its right hand, it reaches out. Roll D6, Kodiak. Tell me what you have.
5.
Kodiak is lifted from the ground and slammed into the ceiling of the hangar. Take a strike
Oh,
and then land prone on the ground.
do I
Jackal.
take another strike from falling from the top of the hangar?
Roger. Roll armor.
I rolled a 5 on that.
Yep.
So good.
The armor takes it.
Looking at where our escape shuttle is and where the creature is, I run in the opposite direction of the escape shuttle, planting my feet and firing off a burst of green alien energy at the creature's other arm. 4.
Success. The energy strikes the creature in its arm. A shower of sparks as that taloned right hand drops. It starts moving, running towards Jackal. Phoenix.
Well, what are you waiting for, Sphinx? Blow it up.
You got it. Pull out my pulse rifle. Firing at the grenades as it hums.
Strikes the grenade. There's a loud explosion. Roll with Boone. Success. When the dust clears, the explosion has widened the corridor considerably. The dust settles, and the voice of a panicked Marine answers, "Biani, I think we're okay, but the viewport is cracked. I think we might lose station integrity if we haven't already."
Listen, this whole station's about to go up. Why are you worried about a damn viewport? Better hurry out of there.
Come on, let's go.
4 figures appear. The 2 senior researchers supporting one another, and Biondi, dragging another Marine through the rubble down the corridor towards Phoenix and Sphinx.
I rush in
Kodiak.
to help.
Sam, rushing in. Come on, let's go. I've got you. We got to get back to the hangar.
In the hangar, Kodiak.
Laying on the ground, trying to figure out what the heck just happened. I start running the system diagnostics as I stand up and turn and yell at the creature, "I'm not done with you," and start moving towards it.
Jackal.
Seeing the creature running at me, I buckle down, get myself ready, and pull an explosive charge and arm it with the adhesive pad ready as it comes towards me.
It hasn't slowed. It's closing fast. Its legs moving like a crab, quickly propelling it forward. Its head comes down as it droops, coming within very close distance to Jackal. Jackal rolled D6 for me. Jackal, suddenly weightless, is pushed violently back, impacts on the back wall of the hangar. Roll armor. The crash armor, success. Able to prevent further bodily damage. Phoenix.
I rush in to help the Marines carry the scientists. Is this everybody? I look at the smoke and debris.
I think this is everybody, and there, a cracking sound behind and a sudden rush of air.
Oh no.
Shit, get him out of here. Quick, go.
Go. Rushing now, hurrying them along.
Through the common area, down the corridor, and now at the hangar where Kodiak has left a Kodiak-sized impression on the deck floor of the hangar and is now just pounding his way towards a new threat. Jackal is up against the back wall, obviously having impacted it, and a creature missing its left arm and a damaged right arm is hovering over Jackal. Phoenix first.
Rush back towards the hangar with the scientists on our arms. The viewport cracking in the back. We're gonna be able to make it in time.
I hope we're gonna make it, man. This ain't looking good. We get to the hangar, we deal with whatever's in there, we figure out a way out of here ASAP. The structural integrity is going.
Grab those damn crystal sphinx.
Shit. Yeah.
Who's got him? Which one of you scientists are holding on to him?
Hepburn looks up. I have them, she says.
Give
Well,
them
I
the
have two
sphinx.
of them.
Two of them. Where's
Christensen had the other, but
where's Christensen? I look around.
well, he's here. He's got a nasty gash on his forehead. It's bleeding into his eye.
What happened to the third one, Christensen?
It's in my pocket.
Hand it over.
He looks into his pocket. He pulls out. It's got some blood on it, smeared. Drops it into Phoenix's hands.
I grab it, put it in my utility belt. All right, I'm getting more time to horse around. Let's go.
Grab the other two. Put them on. Let's go.
Hepburn
Rushing.
flinches away from Sphinx. She hands over the other optical crystals. Kodiak.
Look at her in the eyes.
With a full run towards this creature, my internals are starting to glow brighter and brighter. And once I get to him, I grab onto his two horns on the side of his head and put my foot into his back and wrench back and try to pull his head off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. 4. Yeah, that's all I can bump it to.
With cybernetic enhanced, glowing hot as Kodiak overclocks his systems. There's a crack as the entire alien starts to straighten up and burst. There's a shower of sparks from its torso as it takes additional strain from this, but does not drop, instead whirling around, trying to dislodge Kodiak.
I try to hold on to his side handles as much as I can.
Roll with Boone.
To keep him straight looking the other way. And I rolled a 5.
He's unable to dislodge an overclocked heavy cyborg attached to him. Jackal.
Taking the opportunity with Kodiak grabbing its head, I spring myself off the wall and plant the shaped charge right on its chest, and I shout to Kodiak, "Kodiak, throw it!" And I dive out of the way.
Go ahead, Kodiak.
As I spin like a shot put and let go right at the arc. Oh, rolling half decent, 5.
It sails through the air awkwardly. As it's in the apex of the throw, the shaped charge detonates. Half of the creature lands on the left, the other on the right, as the shaped charge has blown it into 2 pieces.
Hoorah!
Klaxons now sound in the hangar as station integrity is lost.
We breach the hangar with the scientists just as the explosion goes off. What the hell's going on out here? Shit.
We're just cleaning up.
All right. I turn to the scientists. The Empire thanks you for the service. Your new mission is get to that ship and survive. Go.
You heard him. Let's go. Get out of here. And we got to get the hell off this ship.
The 2 scientists stumble their way in with assistance from the Marine and his injured companion into the remaining shuttle in the hangar. As the oxygen atmosphere becomes rarefied, the station now damaged beyond the capacity to hold an atmosphere. Deck plates' weight becomes variable as anti-grav plates start failing. The AI comes over Jackal's comm. Looks like you're going to get 2 explosions today, soldier.
How much time do we have, system?
I don't know if I'm getting enough data feeds to tell you that. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe less.
Jackal to team secondary backup core is going super critical as well. We have 5 minutes.
Well, what are we waiting around on?
5
Let's
minutes.
make it to the ship.
Let's go, Sphinx.
Running towards the bays.
Sphinx. In all of the creatures strewn about on the hangar floor look different to Sphinx. Their matter is different.
Something.
Equations and formula packed dense into their matter, especially one that is smoldering from a shaped charge that's blown it into 2 pieces. It looks dense, heavy in the background universe. As compared to the background universe, Sphinx's perception shows weightiness to that creature.
As I was running towards the bays, I slow down to a jog and a brisk walk, just looking side by side at everything. What?
What is it? What do you see, Sphinx? I stop behind him.
Something. I can see the matter. Code. I can't explain it. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see nothing but blood and metal.
Well, we'll bring it back we'll report it back. Let's get out of here.
Let's
This
go.
place is going to blow any minute.
Kodiak.
I reach down to get Jackal. Jump on. Let's double time it to the ship.
Let's go. I make sure to secure that alien weapon arm that I had grabbed. With the other hand, jump onto Kodiak's back and page the admiral. At Fleet Admiral, Agent Jackal of Imperial Vanguard calling again. Black Swan Research Facility remaining core is going super critical. We're evacuating in shuttle. Be prepared for us to board.
It seems
This
more
is a-
difficult to run. The gravity's shutting off.
Roll, Kodiak.
3.
Kodiak leaves the ground. As
Kodak,
the
what are you doing
hangar-
up there?
The hangar goes weightless.
Oh shit! I quickly turn, reach my hands up with an attempt to use force to grab him down.
Oh,
I get a 4.
He slips out of. Perhaps there's something interfering.
Oh
It's a failure.
shit!
Hey, just hold on to me, brother. Come on, grab hold.
okay.
We'll go get him.
Let's go.
Activate my jetpack.
Lock onto his forearm.
The jetpack makes it a trivial matter. Meanwhile, the station starts shuddering again.
Continue to collect all my squad members before making it back to the ship.
The ship is already firing up. Running lights now operating. Engines heating up.
We slam in the back of the landing pad, and I release them from my grip. Deactivate the jetpack.
Thanks, bro. Almost lost you there, buddy.
Uh,
Get a Kodiak.
thank you. Didn't know how far I was going to go.
The shuttle is cramped, especially with Kodiak and the Vanguard members on board. At the helm, a Dr. Hepburn is going through pre-flight checklists.
I break through to the pilots. What are you doing? No time for that. Let's get out of here. Could blow it any second.
Well, I mean, I'm just going through the checklist. She's got a
Just.
checklist on a comm pad that she's going through. She's
I walk over.
obviously looking to see where is.
I grab her by the collar and remove her from the seat. Sphinx, get in here. Get us out of here.
Plop into the seat.
Standard Imperial shuttle.
I
Trivial.
got this. All right, we're ready to go. Everybody ready?
That's right. Load and ramp up. Everybody buckled in. We're getting off this rock.
Pushing thrusters forward as it releases.
The shuttle exits the hangar as explosions start blossoming around the asteroid.
Oh, this thing ain't going fast enough.
In the front viewports of the shuttle, the alien vessel comes into view. Sphinx, make a miraculous save.
Fail.
Sphinx, vision goes pure white and he loses consciousness.
Back in the seat.
Sphinx, what are you doing? I smack him on the back. Are you awake? I grab him, throw him down. Get in the pilot seat myself. Start clicking and clacking at the keys.
Phoenix, roll D6 for me. Don't roll a 1. Behind the escaping shuttle, an asteroid station goes nova. It disappears in blinding white light.
Shit. Hang on to your shit back there.
The shuttle continues to accelerate. The derelict, now destroyed alien vessel is encompassed in the expanding event horizon of this nuclear furnace. As it disappears in that nuclear fire, Sphinx's vision returns.
Shit.
You all right
Who's
down there?
who's driving the shuttle?
Me, the best pilot in the Vanguard. Who do you think?
Oh, God, thank God. Oh, shit, I lost vision there. Everybody else all right? Look back.
All good back here.
Yep,
Good,
all
good,
good.
good.
Phoenix, where are those data crystals?
I got one.
2 here. Pull them out. Hand them over
take
the
mine out.
jackal.
Hand mine
Picking
to
herself
Sphinx.
up off the floor, her pride injured. Dr. Hepburn moves to ensure that the other 2 injured crew members, that's Dr. Christensen and one of the Marines, are okay. Comm on the shuttle comes alive as a squadron of space interceptors, Imperial interceptors, come screaming in from the now assembling and regrouping fleet. Explosions in the distance as heavy weaponry are brought to bear, destroying the last of the alien incursion into this system, the Malign system. Over the comms now. Patched through to Phoenix. This is Admiral Monday, the INS Dreadnought.
I hear you, Admiral Monday.
I understand you have valuable cargo.
We do indeed. Are you
I have
ready to-
instructions from my superiors to transport you immediately to the Imperial homeworld.
We'll link up to you as soon as we can. Prepare a med bay. We have injured.
Send details of casualties to the corps.
course.
We have a medical corpsman on standby.
Of course.
This is Admiral Monday out.
All right, men. We're linking up with Monday. We're going home. Our real home.
It's been a long time.
Yes,
I was
indeed.
just thinking the same thing there, Kodiak.
Maybe we can play.
Nice.
Maybe we can finally play the game of catch Sphinx. It's like old times.
Just like old times.
The
Although,
impressive bulk of the dreadnought becomes larger in the view screen. As the Imperial shuttle docks, this Vanguard team is headed towards some much-earned rest and relaxation. And we'll close it there.
Excellent.
Nice. Nice.
That was a good session.
That's
Good
good.
job, guys.
Yeah.
You all survived. I didn't make it
Yeah.
hard enough.
Didn't make it hard enough,
Wild.
man. I had
mean,
so
I
many
should've been
plans
hiding.
that like went off the rails. I had to start thinking of other plans. I'm like, I did nothing.
Yeah.
I went like cyber psycho, so I mean,
Yeah, that was sick, right?
That's right. We did. Yeah, that's right. Kingmaker is now using psionics.
Yeah.
in-
All I know is like, I don't know what this guy's talking about. I'm not smart enough. I gotta get Sphinx over here.
Dude, and then
Oh.
I would, in my head as a player, I was like, "Fuck! I hope I could keep up with this guy." and then I'm like, "Oh, okay, I get this now." That was fine.
That was pretty sick.
Then
That's-
you rolled like super high in like,
Yeah.
critical
Yeah.
moments.
Well,
Dice
exactly.
gods blessed you on that one, man.
The dice guy said, I used my heroic die on that
Yeah.
ship."
Yeah, that was sick. Give you a little help, hey, you got it, bro.
That was crazy. I did not expect you to be able to do that. That is
I mean, actually, I got. This is a crispy secret. Was that one of the secrets that you put in the?
Yeah.
See, Crispy always says he has secrets and never found any of them until just now.
every session
Wait,
is
the
a secret.
secret was to remove the ship from the bay.
No, the
No.
crystal that you got.
The crystal unlocks the
Oh.
ability to manipulate the universe with your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, Crispy always has secrets.
I love
So-
it. I love it.
That was that was good. Some good creative play there too. I liked the hey, we're gonna take one of your power plants and we're gonna turn that into a nuclear bomb. That was
I like
cool.
that,
That was
yeah.
cool. That was cool.
I liked the railgun idea. That was cool. It got a
Yeah.
critical failure, but still, it was a cool idea. That whole I'm gonna overclock the railgun. I like
I was-
that.
I was laughing when we were like in the ship early on, me and Jackal.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep up with like what's the plan here with this core. So that's when like I had to reiterate it. I'm not good with with nuclear
throw a Chernobyl at it.
sciences, but it sounds like you want to blow up a nuclear core outside the ship. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That would have been sweet.
I loved the shape charges on the aliens'
Yeah.
That was
chest
cool.
thing.
I was waiting for you to
Yeah.
smack it in the face with the shape charge.
I was like,
Yeah,
that's
I was
cool.
like, okay, do I do that or do I do the explosives on my chest and like tackle it and then just detonate the charges?
That
on
would've
my
been cool.
chest?
I
too.
love that. That would have been sick.
I
That would've
try to
been
do cool stuff, but every time I try to do something, the plan immediately changed. Like
Yeah.
I was gonna
was-
try to grapple that enemy and take him outside in space. I'm like, we're literally just murking this guy though. So that's like pointless.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had,
you
like,
were-
this. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll call operational support to send a torpedo into the hangar and destroy everything. Then we'll
Right.
fly out later. But then it's like it'll just get blown up because the scientist said it'll just get blown up. So it's like we can't
Yeah.
do that.
And this was that, this ties back to the first mission you had on Dante 47. That math, that's this research,
Yeah.
and it seems to be like ringing a gong in the universe. And
Uh-oh.
these aliens are drawn to it, and they look different to Sphinx than to the rest of you.
Mm-hmm.
Got those
I was,
superpowers, man.
Yeah. I
Like
was.
they're like the big bad at the end. He was using the same thing that Sphinx was using.
It's what I figured.
Yeah.
So looking at them at the end and what I was seeing, the way I imagined it in my head was that I was literally seeing almost matter itself.
Mhm.
Is that kind of how it was supposed to be? Was I?
Yeah,
thinking
you
about
were
that
seeing.
correctly?
Yeah, you're seeing beyond this universe into
It's- Yeah.
into
okay.
like that other undercurrent that
Yeah,
these
I got it.
abilities are tapping into
I got you. I was trying
that
to
these
make
creatures use.
It was like unfathomable to me. Is the way I was trying to play it off at the end there.
Yeah. Like it was kind of like sensory overload. Is
kind
kind
of
of
yeah. That makes sense. I had this big plan when we got to the bay to like leap, like if I successfully did like some kind of like giant leap where like the ground below me just like imprints, and
Oh,
just
that'd be
come
awesome.
That'd
come
be
down.
cool. You
and
know
just,
what?
Like
That would've been sweet.
double fist this thing in like the freaking like throat.
Nice.
Just,
I had a
hammer
whole.
down.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's it.
No, I had a whole thing planned where I was gonna do like a face reveal because like this is gonna be like the last game. I forgot to do it and everything, man. But since we're still recording, I'm gonna reveal it because this might be the end. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
we're on
Yes.
vacation.
Yes,
What do you mean?
that's
Oh,
what-
there he
that's-
is. Look, he's
That's what.
he's
Yeah,
he's an
Yeah,
he's
older
an
fella.
old timer. Yeah, he's retiring. This was gonna be his last mission. He's on his last
No.
little tour.
Bro.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's old. As the Imperials, they age really long.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a plan. If we got overrun, I was going to overclock myself and let you guys get out and blow
Oh,
up.
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like we
Yeah.
all had like self-sacrifice plans on tonight.
Yeah.
And none of them
Everyone's like,
happened.
I blow myself up and I win and we win.
It's always
100%.
it's always getting blown up.
I was gonna fly through the window when it cracked open.
Yeah.
The viewport. Like I was waiting for that to happen. I'm like, okay, I gotta do this.
Yeah, that was an environmental complication. It was like,
Yeah.
okay, so
Mhm.
you can clear the corridor with the explosives, but that's going to damage that portal. And the reason why I was thinking that is because I'm looking at the image that we used for that,
Yeah.
and there's this big old window
Yep.
into space. And I'm like, well, I mean, the blast might compromise that, and then
Did
I
you
thought
roll?
no way
Did you
to
roll?
steal it.
Did you roll to see if it would crack while we're trying
Yeah.
to get him out? Okay. Okay.
yeah,
I
That's
thought
cool.
about like going over to the window. Now this would have been like, and this is. I was trying to think like in my head, I'd want to get away from that as fast as possible. But
Mhm.
with my powers now, I thought to myself, could I go over there, place my hands on the glass, and heat it up somehow, and fuse the cracks together?
We're
That was something
trying.
I was thinking
Yeah.
of doing, and then I was just like, nah, this is D&D.
I figured I might be flying outside of space for a second there, but never got there.
Yeah.
You did get to use the jetpack though.
I did.
Got the
And
jetpack.
Ken got to use the power fist and the shield
Yeah.
I like when
and
you
the
like.
PBC.
That was cool.
So
Love
that
that.
was neat. That was good. Unfortunately, Jackal's little his squad support weapon stove piped on the like a double ones on that.
Double ones. I was like, all right,
And
it's
then-
fun.
Yeah, and then you just dropped the gun, right? Like you were like, well, I'm done with it. You just
Doesn't work fucking.
I like that was cool.
I think I fired my gun once.
I think if it had just been like
I don't know if I fired my gun at
a
all.
regular, if it had been like a regular fail, I probably would have tried to clear the malfunction. But I was like,
Yeah.
double fail, it's just not working.
Yeah,
Got a grenade.
Critical malfunction.
I like that. I certainly approve. Well, guys, thank you very much. We'll stop the recording here. This has been an absolute blast of a mini campaign. Look for new stuff from this group of aggressive role players.
Yes.
We will have more things coming at you, hopefully on a regular basis. And you never know. We might even have some more mission briefs and maybe a new squad of intelligence operatives or others that are going to bring this kind of pulp sci-fi, military sci-fi role-playing to your small screen in a future date. So I want to thank everybody here, starting with Junior. Thank you very much, Ken, playing Kodiak. That was excellent. Of course, Kingmaker on Sphinx, and Big Bad playing the squad leader, Phoenix.
Sir.
Also the old timer.
The old timer.
It's going to age out here.
That's right. That's his plan.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. This has been a blast, a real highlight, and we will catch everybody on the flip side. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channels. I'll link them in the description below, and we will talk to you on the next one. Bye.
Later.